asking you that. I'm interviewing you.
Hello, GM. This is Brian Celestin, your very own Ambassador Mingle. I am doing my AMA from Camp Mingle, my last night here. I'm being assisted by the very lovely Canadian, Lynette Ramsey. She's going to be my Barbara Walters because I don't have a computer here to look at one thing and, you know, read off it. So I'm ready when you are.
Okay, first question. Which way to the nearest fish house? Jay would like to know. Jay.
Uncle Jay, nearest fish house. Well, are you talking about here? Because I have no idea because I don't even know if there's fish around here besides bass. But, you know, New Orleans, we're full of them. Go ahead, ask me another one.
John Naylor. As group creator, are you happier here?
First off, I am one of the group creators. I pushed a button, but there's 13 other people who get credit for that. And I'm very happy that I'm here because it's changed my life. It's changed a lot of people's lives. And I hope that we can do better works with each other as a group in the future.
Colleen. How many votes do you need to post a video? Well, we'll add likes to the comments when reaching your total.
Oh, well, that's old. I really didn't need the likes. It was really, I would have posted the video a long time ago, but every time I got around to doing it, my life's hectic. Sorry. There's a lot of shit going on in my life. I apologize. And it pisses Bob Sheridan off every time I put it off, so.
Rosalind Alba. Have you ever hooked up with a mingler at a meetup? Not asking for names or details, just a yes or no. That's my question.
I don't think she's in the group anymore, but I'll answer that question. No. I've never hooked up with a mingler at a meetup.
Okay. Who else? Is Nathan Clark still in the group?
No.
Jason Ryan's not in the group. John Naylor. Do questions equal votes? Votes. What are they talking about?
I don't know. Keep going.
Okay. Marvin Steve Canada. How much wood could woodchuck chuck wood?
I don't know if woodchucks can chuck wood around here. I know, and I don't really never knew the answer to that question. So we can keep moving on. It doesn't sound very relevant.
I told you I should have written these down.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Bob Sheridan, do you think that the people you trolled earlier today in ABC Roundtable will ever realize their own failings?
No, those are some pretty hard-headed Jesus freak type people, and of course not. And Bob, you know that they're just there for our entertainment. Though I do see some of them have a change of mind on some things. I don't think they ever will.
Is Nels still in the group?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, my question. Did Jonathan Reynolds pronounce your last name correctly in his answer to your question for his Q&A? Because I wasn't 100% sure, and I don't recall seeing if you told him yes or no.
Well, you were talking about Jonathan Patterson, so that made the whole thing irrelevant, and I don't think Jonathan Reynolds is in the group anymore, so we can move on.
But did he pronounce your name properly?
Yeah, he did.
Say it out loud.
I just said, yeah, he did.
Your own name. Pronounce it.
Brian Celestin?
Oh, okay. All right, I didn't know that. I had to ask myself.
Work with me, Barbara.
Damn, them hands are ashy.
That's not a question, but they usually are. I have dry skin.
That was really inappropriate. Marvin, that's not a question. Is he in the group?
I don't know.
Okay, there is a lot that aren't even questions on here.
Then don't ask them.
Don't ask them? Fuck. Not seeing any question marks. That's like 4 pages I just went through. Chit chat.
It's fine.
Small talk.
Well, that makes your job a lot easier now, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I have to sit here and read through them while the camera's rolling. You're not going to edit this? Or...
You're not going to get any good. You're not going to win an award for this interview, Barbara, if you complain.
I'm not going to win an award for not being prepared. I should have wrote the questions down. A Q&A video from Brian? That was a question by Jonathan.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I know how to spell my name. Jonathan. Oh my God. Why are there no questions? Brian, favorite drink to order in a bar? Angela King would like to know.
When I sit down at a bar, the first thing I always do is get a shot of Jaeger, a glass of water, and 1 out of 4 beers, depending on where I am. It's either a Newcastle, a Shinerbach, a Dos Equis Amber, or a Smithers.
Colleen wants to know what catches your eye.
Well, what catches my eye, if you're talking about in a person romantically, I always look at somebody's eyes first, and then I try to scope out their personality, because personality is everything to me. If you have a shit personality, I don't give a fuck what you look like. There's no way that I'm ever going to be attracted to you or interested in you.
Jonathan Patterson, where is your favorite place to fish? He has 3 questions, so I'll start one at a time.
All right.
Where's your favorite place to fish?
My favorite place to fish so far in life is a place back home in Houma, where I'm from, because, I mean, I'm from the bayou. There's a lot of different salt and freshwater places to fish. So I would say that's my favorite area, is the Terrebonne-Lafourche Parish area, southwest of New Orleans.
Okay. What's the dirtiest joke you know?
The dirtiest joke, I know it, I always tell it, it's pretty gross. It's, why don't old people have sex? And the answer is, have you ever pulled a grilled cheese sandwich apart?
Ew!
Stay with me, Barbara.
What's your favorite alcoholic beverage? I guess that kind of, you just already answered that.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
All right. And then you would like to know how long you should wait.
Wait for what?
To do this video.
Well, if it's me, don't ask.
Answer your own question.
Obviously, apparently a year, right?
Apparently a year. Everyone thinks you should have done it in 7 minutes.
Yeah, well, it's been 8 now.
All right, yeah, no more questions there. What's your favorite color?
My favorite.
Tamis would like to know what your favorite color is and who your favorite fictional character is.
My favorite color is blue, and my favorite fictional character of anything is probably the original Optimus Prime.
Melanie Vincent, where would you like to travel that you haven't been before?
Mel, I've been bouncing all over the United States, but I really want to see Rome before I die more than anything, because I like Roman history and I like to compare it to American history, and it's a big deal to me, because the changes and things that happen in Roman society are still like it set up the theater for the rest of Western civilization for what it is right now. So yeah, that's probably Rome more than anything.
Awesome. Tamis has a couple questions.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you go? And especially if money were no object. I guess it correlates to Melanie's question, so that's irrelevant.
It would be Rome.
Yeah, you already answered that. Yep. Next. Tara Lynn. Is she in the group?
I don't know. Yeah, Tara. Of course.
She wants to know if you're going to give her the D.
Tara, you can sign the penis when you come to an event that isn't on the South Coast, or that is. I'm planning on hosting in 2016 in New Orleans with an actual house, with an actual, organized meetup, the way that we do. So if you come there, you can have the D all you want, baby.
It's funny that you knew what she was talking about because I didn't even finish that question, but you knew. Bob Sheridan, if you could hook up with anyone in GM, girl or guy, for one night, who would it be and why?
That's an interesting question because I'm going to be completely honest with you. Since I've been involved in this online community, I've had a crush on 5 different people, 3 girls, 2 guys. The first 2 girls are honestly in very serious relationships. The other chick, let's just say she's emotionally unavailable right now. One of the guys is now in a serious relationship, and the other dude is kicked out of the group for trolling. So I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm scared shitless to get into any type of relationship with anybody from the group. Honestly. And that's my honest answer. I can... You know, the next time anybody comes around, I mean, even just to hook up, there's going to be so many sparks flying between us romantically that I won't be able to help myself. But until that happens, I'm done. I'm good with having a lot of friends and traveling and getting laid on the streets of New Orleans every now and then whenever I choose, where fat people can get laid. I love New Orleans. Go ahead.
That just made me all weepy and stuff.
Oh, come on. Stay with me. Stay strong.
Tara Lynn, when are you going to plan the next NOLA meetup?
Well, yeah, like I said, 2016 is probably going to be around the same time the Boston meetup was. So keep looking. I'll keep you posted. You'll definitely get an invite. So will everyone else.
She'd also like to know, where are you finished?
Yeah.
Okay. As a fellow Bible Belt atheist, do you absolutely despise the public school system here as much as I do? And were you discriminated against as a Jehovah's Witness growing up in the South?
Yes, on both accounts. I am shielded a little bit from the Bible Belt stuff because New Orleans is the most liberal place in South Louisiana and one of the most liberal places in the South. So yeah, I'm shielded from that now, but growing up, that was a big deal. I was discriminated against growing up as a Jehovah's Witness, so I mean, I've always been discriminated against for something. So I'm used to it now, and the way that I've set my life up now is that, I mean, I work with 5 people in this group now. I travel all over the place on my days off with people in this group, so I've surrounded myself with positive atheists, so I don't deal with discrimination as much as I used to, but it's so much to the point to where when I do, it's laughable because it's always something ignorant. I'm 6'5", I'm jet black, I'm 300 pounds, I'm bisexual, I'm an atheist, and I live in the South. I'm going to be discriminated against. Let's just get that out of the way.
It's almost time for you to move the camera.
Go ahead.
All right. Nicole Hansen, what's it like being so awesome?
It gets tiresome. No, in reality, I can't say that I even know what that's like because I feel like my awesomeness is only a reflection of the group's awesomeness and how awesome you guys are to me and to each other. And so when you ask me that question, you should ask yourself that question. How awesome are you? Because you are one of the reasons why I feel awesome every day.
Hell yeah. Carolyn, will you adopt me and take me home to all Z meetups with you? Adopt me and take me to all the... She said Z meetups.
Well, to be quite honest with you, if you people don't know this, and people are always talking about, I can't make it to this meetup, can't make it to that. But if you come to us ahead of time and we make provisions for you, I'm gonna be honest with you. They had plenty of broke motherfuckers at Camp Mingle, plenty. But we got together and we all took care of each other because that's what we do, because we're family. And if you need to come to a meetup, or if you haven't been to a certain city, there's certain people that you want to meet, come to me ahead of time and I will do everything I can to make provisions for you so you can see that city, so you can meet those people, so you can feel what it's like to be a part of that experience. Because I can't tell you what this experience does for me and what it does for a lot of people. So anytime you feel like you need to get out, get some time off from work if you can, holler at me and we will do what we can for you. Go ahead.
Paul William, whatever you do, stuff your shirt and focus on the camera on your chest. Focus the camera on your chest area. Okay.
I don't know if you know anything about me, but I really don't need to stuff my shirt. But if you need a little, cleavage, I can, I can.
That's for the boobies.
Right. I can break them out if you want. Go ahead.
Carolyn, do you pinch the tails and suck the head? What?
Yes, absolutely. You're from Canada, so you have no idea, Barbara Walters, that she's talking about crawfish. She's talking about eating crawfish.
Crayfish.
And to be honest, crawfish.
Crayfish.
To be honest with you, I don't suck the heads. I just like the tail. I don't like the texture of that bullshit that comes out of the front end of the crawfish.
All right, Tamas would like to know if you have any regrets in life. Would you like me to stop?
Excuse me. Go ahead.
Can you open this? Or give me a lighter? Oh, here, hold on.
Here you go.
Do you have any regrets in life? You seem so positive all the time. Is there anything about your life you'd like to change?
There's nothing in my life. Regrets. I have one regret in my life right now. And in 2014, the first time I moved to New Orleans, I had got off from work for a little while, and I went back to my hometown to see my family, my mother, my stepfather, and sister. And me and my sister got into a huge knockdown, drag-out argument. We said some really horrible things to each other. And 2 weeks later, my mom came and found me and told me that she had died. And so I never got to tell her goodbye, and the last words that we ever said to each other were the most horrible things I can imagine. And I do regret that. I regret not being able to say loving things or have a loving memory as the last memory of her. Yes. But that's the only thing that I can honestly say I regret. Everything else in life is just a learning experience. And the reason why I try to be positive all the time is because my personal life has had so many sorrows. So I do everything I can to stay positive.
That's intense.
Next question. I'm sorry, are you all right?
Yeah. She also would like to know if you could have any career, what would it be, given that you are, assuming you already have the knowledge and skill and education.
To be honest with you, if I could do anything, it would be something in our society. And that's why I do what I do with the meetups, because I would love to be able to do some type of charity for our people, have some type of positive organization I can be a part of to bring atheists up and out of the situation that we are in society. We're looked as the lowest of the low because of our religious country. And so yeah, anything to do with what I do now, and at the same time be able to take care of myself and everybody around me and travel and do what I do. That's what I would want to do more than anything.
Tamas wants to know if you could meet for dinner with anyone alive or deceased, who would you choose and why?
If I can have dinner with Constantine the Great and convince him to turn the Roman Empire into a secular empire, to a secular nation, that's what I would do. That would change the entire history of Western civilization as we know it, and that's what I do. And sometimes I actually have dreams about it.
Awesome. Brian Flowers, what's your favorite thing to do?
He's banned, but he's still my homeboy, so I'm gonna answer that. My favorite thing to do is to be with the people from the group. That's my favorite thing to do. I could do anything else in the world with any of you at any time, and all you got to do is ask and have a couch for me to crash on.
Nice. Come to Canada. I'll have you. Good questions. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Huh? What? What about you? Oh, you're talking to another Canadian.
Sorry.
I don't get high. I get blonde. That's Colleen. Cheers. Jeez, there are no questions. Okay, Jay would like to know if he slept.
If I slept? The funny thing is yesterday I was so exhausted after Camp Mingle that I probably slept a good 24 hours. I laid down in bed. It was raining. It was peaceful. I'm here alone now in the cabin with Lynette, Daniel, Mama Orr, and fuck, I passed out. I didn't even know how exhausted I was. I passed the fuck out, and I just got up to get water and use the bathroom. And but I also wanted to get enough rest to get drunk and do this
again. Austin Conrad. Shrimp or roast beef po' boy?
Always shrimp. Shrimp. I love seafood.
Okay,
It's in my blood.
Corey Ewing?
Yeah, that bastard.
He's got a whole bunch of questions.
I bet he does.
Yep. What's your favorite song?
My favorite song, I have a lot of favorite songs because I love music. Right now, I would probably say that my favorite song is I Was Here. It's a ballad by Beyonce, and it's about her singing about not having regrets in life and hoping that, saying that she did everything she wanted in life and it was more than she thought it would be. And the video touched me, the song touched me to the point to where I got wasted one night and asked Patrick Carlson that if anything happened to me, to take the song and take all the pictures from any meetups or anything that he had and make a video collage of me with that song and give it to all of you as a present if anything happened to me.
Have you ever laughed at a child in tears?
Yes. I'm not going to lie to you. I have laughed at a child in tears. One of the funniest things I ever happened and I ever seen in my life, actually. One of my best friend's sister was being hard-headed, and he had a trampoline in his backyard, and we were jumping off of the house on the trampoline because we were big enough to do so. Well, she was like 11 years old, and when we turned our heads, she had jumped off of the trampoline and slid on the trampoline and hit her head on the bar of the trampoline. And now that wasn't the funny thing. We went to go see if she was all right. And we went to go see if she was all right. She kept hitting us away, and we left her alone. And right as she walks off, a cat came from under the house, jumped up, straight up and down, and kicked her. And we just bust out laughing because it was the strangest animated thing that I had ever seen. The cat, it just kicked her, and she We laughed and she went in the house, but that's what you get for being hard-headed.
Oh my god, but she didn't have a concussion?
A concussion? She was walking off.
That doesn't mean anything. You could be able to delirious.
She didn't really hit her head really hard. She just bumped it.
Still,
She slid.
You're
She learned the lesson.
You're a
She
monster.
Whatever. She never got her ass back on that house. I can tell you that.
Aww. Okay, why is metal superior to all genres of music?
Metal is superior to all genres of music, Corey, because you are a very delusional individual. And
Cheers.
as long cheers. And as long as you are delusional, metal, as for other things that you believe, are going to be very superior to you. Whenever you wake up out of those delusions, none of that shit's gonna, mean anything.
Then there will be real music.
Right. Next question, please.
When was your first boner?
Who asked that question?
Same person.
Fucking Corey. My first boner was probably when I was like 7 years old, 6 to 7, very young. I lost my virginity at 11 years old, so whatever.
Jeez. It was probably before that. Babies get boners. Other than 42, what's the meaning of life?
The meaning of life is different for every individual. My meaning for life is to bring as many atheists together for as little funds and as much as possible until I leave this earth in the most positive manner that I possibly can, and that is the meaning of my life. So all of you are part of the meaning of my life.
Do you like peaches?
I like peaches. I like peaches a lot.
What's your preferred brand of laundry detergent?
You know what's funny about that? I really don't give a shit. I wash clothes with any and everything.
Dish soap?
Dish soap if I run out right then and there. I've put shampoo and I don't give a shit. If it comes out clean and it smells great, that's all that matters to me.
So it has to smell good. Anything that smells good then.
Well, no, because sometimes it's dirty and it still smells good. It has to be dirty and smell good.
It has to be
clean and smell good.
Clean
Yeah.
and smell good, or just clean.
Right.
It doesn't have to smell good.
Right.
Gotcha. If you had to select one mingler for a ritual sacrifice, who would it be and why?
One mingler for a ritual sacrifice. It would probably be Corey Ewing. Because he would think that it's just really, really metal. And so I think that whatever. Why not?
Okay, so Colleen has about 4 questions, 5
Sure.
questions.
Sure.
Whose mom do you prefer?
Why yours, of course.
Right?
Right?
It's always your mom.
It's always your mom.
It's always your mom. What has been your longest bromance?
My longest bromance? Man, I don't know. There's so many of y'all. Nah, I don't know. I mean, I have a lot, like you talking about GM-wise. If you're talking about GM-wise, everybody knows that Jay is my heterosexual life partner. That's not a secret. Other than that, I really don't count anything that happened before GM. Or
yeah,
AM.
there was no life before that.
There was no life before AM or GM. The original AM.
This is the only life that matters.
This is the only life that matters. You're right.
Show us your best dance move.
Okay.
You want me to hold the phone? Okay. No?
I just did it. That's my best dance move.
Got it.
And you should know, you were in the club with me. So that was my best dance
you're
move.
Balling. You're shaking it up. Okay. How much do you love us?
If you don't know how much I love y'all by now, just by listening to everything that I've said in this video, then you are deaf. You're deaf. You're very deaf.
And dense.
And dense.
Corey would like to know, why won't you quit sending me dick pics despite being asked countless times to please stop?
And I'm sure everybody posted seen the real conversation and what's posted after that. Speaking of delusional, so I'm sure she'll see it, but when she moves on. But I'm not gonna answer that because you're full of shit, and I'm not gonna entertain you.
It was a hilarious conversation after that. Should I read it?
No, please don't.
Okay.
With the hilarious screenshot of him.
Oh, I left out the screenshot. Oh no, a whole bunch of hashtags. More hashtags. Oh, there's the screenshot. Okay, 2 months in the making. I smell a blockbuster. Oh, that's not a question. Bob Sheridan, why did it take you so long to do this?
And I answered, because to spite you. To spite you. That is what I told him.
All right. Aaron, how much do you love me? This was 5 hours ago. He wants to know how much.
Aaron, I'm going to tell you how much I love you. I love you enough to give you a whole pack of cigarettes. Remember that. That's how much I love you.
Really? That's like $6.
Right. Well, he's the cheap one. It doesn't take much to make
offensive.
him. It's Aaron too. You know I love you. You actually, you experienced having fun with you was a great experience, and you're one of the most memorable people for me after that meetup. So.
That's better. Nicole, why won't you love me?
Nicole who?
Cobb's floor.
Nicole, you can't say that I don't love you because you know I do, but you know the line's too long, sweetheart.
Jay. Jay, does this look infected?
Yes, it looks very infectious.
Bob, do these shoes make my dick look big?
I don't know, but you did decide to hook up with an Asian chick.
Oh.
So
I think it's beautiful.
by the way, yeah, I'm proud of you and her, and y'all are a beautiful couple, and I can't wait to meet her in person, and I'm very happy for you. Bob, you have been a friend to me since day one, and I love you for that, brother.
Congratulations!
Barbara Walters says congratulations.
Colleen, what inspires you to mingle with the atheists? Not us atheists, just the atheists.
Well, to be around like-minded people and to try to be a part of a positive community means a lot to me. And I want to inspire people as much as I want them to inspire me to bring this community together and to have more understanding. Too many times I see us atheists coming from back